don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello there. All right. The trailer for Pink. Apparently, this is a courtroom drama, and you all know I've mentioned a lot how much I absolutely love courtroom dramas. There's something about that just seems to resonate with me. I like facts. I like the best storyteller winning the because let's face it, in a courtroom, it's primarily it's not the evidence that proves someone innocent or guilty. It's the story. Yeah, you can argue all you want with me that it's the evidence that no, it's the story. It's whoever tells the best story wins the case. I mean, sure, there are facts that are there, some people, but the jurors will always listen to who has the best story. The one who can tell, basically take all the facts and spin it to what they say. So, yeah, let's get into this. Pink.
Are you a virgin, Miss Arora? हाँ या ना में जवाब दीजिए. Don't shake your head.
नहीं.
हमें जाना ही नहीं चाहिए था वहाँ पे.
कट काफी डीप था.
पर अब जो हो गया वो हो गया.
इन तीनों लड़कियों को ना घर से बाहर कर दो आप.
कुछ हुआ था क्या?
इनको कैसे पता चला?
हम जितना उस लड़के के
Okay, so she's basically on trial for apparently something, and she's that's the thing is like you can't judge anyone for their actions or what they choose to, because you never know a person's where they're coming from. Maybe that's the only way they can get money. Sometimes women can get far in life just by their looks, and if that's the only way they can do it, far be it from me from telling them what to do. It's just they have what they do. I mean, honestly, the people who pay for them are just as bad, are worse, in my opinion, than the women themselves, because the women are doing it for their money. They need it for a living. The men are doing it they're just sleeping around. I just find that to be wrong. Unless it just doesn't feel right to me, especially because a lot of the men who pay for it are married, and that's absolutely wrong. Women who are in the field, honestly, are just there because they need money, or they've been strong-armed into it via another man who put them in that position. So I can't hold it against women. Certainly some, basically the ones who don't see themselves as it, just use it to climb their way to the top. I mean, heck, there's a politician who's like that in the States. So I feel the men are worse, because the reason why a profession like this exists is because men pay for it. If there was no money in it, then there wouldn't be any professions like this. So in the end, who's the true evil? The women who take advantage of the situation to make a living, or the men who basically pay money for it? I believe it's the men. I believe it's the ones who pay. They're the root of the problem.
पर एक्शन करेंगे ना, चार्ज तो इन पे भी लगेगा जी. असॉल्ट किया मैडम आपने उसका.
तुझे ना पुलिस के पास नहीं जाना चाहिए था.
तुम्हें क्या लगता है हम तुमसे डर गए हैं?
अब तेरा कांड होगा.
I'm bored, you coward. So stop talking and come and show me what you can do.
Then let's go.
307 का चार्ज लगा मैडम. अटेम्प्ट टू मर्डर.
अरे पर कंप्लेंट हमने करी थी वारंट है इसके खिलाफ.
उस रात राजवीर के संग ऐसा क्या हुआ?
किसको अच्छा लगता है सर कोई इस तरीके से छुए जबरदस्ती?
Yeah, but because she is who she is and does what she does for a living, who can believe that could happen to her, that she could, it's kind of a tragic situation. It's sad because she has less of a chance defending herself just because of her profession. Because at that point in time, it wouldn't be seen as, well, her being taken advantage of, or because it's her profession. It's.
How long have you been soliciting?
I do nothing of this sort.
ये झूठ बोल रही है रो.
झूठ नहीं बोल रही.
तो सुनाइए ना परेशानी क्या है? आपने शरीफ और इनसेंट लड़कों को बदनाम करने की कोशिश.
Objection, Your Honor. उस वक्त आपने क्या क्लियर इंडिकेशन दिया कि इस वक्त मैं सेक्स में इंटरेस्टेड नहीं हूं?
आपने पैसे लिए, मांगे?
लिए हमने पैसे,
फिर आपने ऐसा क्यों किया?
जबरदस्ती पकड़ के रखा हुआ था मुझे। अगर दोबारा करेगा ना सर, तो दोबारा खींच के बॉटल मारूंगी इसके सिर पे मैं।
You are a woman of questionable character.
But the men who solicit are just as bad. Or, well, in my opinion, have always been worse. Because the profession would not exist without the men or women who take advantage of the situation to solicit, who basically pay for it.
सर मैंने नहीं मांगे थे सर पैसे। प्लीज सुनिए तो सही सर, ये झूठ बोल रहे हैं सर, प्लीज।
Yeah, just a courtroom drama. I'm absolutely interested, especially because of just the situation. I have honestly a very different perspective on like that type of work. I mean, I would never solicit it because I believe that would be part of the problem. Honestly, I'd never pay. There's no point. I mean, if you have someone, there's no point. It's just disgusting. But it's it's out there because there is, like, what is it? What's the saying? That there's a supply and demand. Like, there's a demand, apparently, for men wanting that. So women just provide the supply, or men provide the supply, depending on what your preference is. So there's both men and women in that service. It just is one of those things that I've come to accept that is a fact. I mean, I'm a newer generation person, and I've seen it that it's the fact that people pay for it is the problem. If there was no money in it, there would be no one doing it. I can't say that enough. If there was no money being given to these women or men for sexual actions, then you would have nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing to worry about, because there would be no profession like that out there. Absolutely none. But that's my jaded perspective on it. Very sheltered perspective. And I know women do get put in that situation. Men do get forced into that situation via like pimps and things like that, where they're drugged, they're sold. There are a lot of things that is just darkness out in the world. But yeah, just I believe it's the men or women who pay for it is the problem. That's my opinion. Don't hang me for it. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Doodles.